What's going on, my friends? Chris here. Want to bring you all a quick update of Bitcoin. Right now, we're sitting at $20,882. We're up about 4.75% today. What I want to do is take a look at Bitcoin, guys, on the monthly time frame, and we're going to work our way all the way down to the 1 hour time frame. We're really going to take a look at this impulsive move that we had coming in for Bitcoin and where we potentially could go from here. So if you guys get some from the videos, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It's always appreciated. Let me know what you got going on today and what you're doing with Bitcoin. And let's dig into this. So first of all, guys, we're going to start on the monthly time frame here, and I want to say this is an amazing pump. This is great to see volume coming back into Bitcoin, but I still think we have to be careful. Just when looking at the 1 month time frame here, we still have to remember that we have our 50-month moving average still acting as overhead resistance, and that's going to be at $23,160. So we still may have room for a little bit more of this pump, but right now, guys, I would anticipate some resistance coming up here in the future. If we take a look, guys, you can see we're still in a monthly downtrend, so that hasn't changed yet. It's nice to see that we potentially, if we could close with a candle like this, it could be a bullish engulfing candle, but so far we have to wait for the candle to close at the end of the month. We're about halfway through the month now, so we got to keep an eye on that. Also, on the longer term time frame here, and this is the monthly, we have not had a positive MACD cross yet. So the momentum still is to the downside. It's trying to pick itself up here, but it's still to the downside. And we have to remember that the monthly time frame is going to be the most important, then the weekly, then the daily, and then we work our way down from there. So we got to keep an eye on this monthly time frame. And in my opinion, we still have to be cautious. If you want to play these swings, day trading in and out, that's no problem, guys. But in my opinion, I still think this is the time to be cautious. And, you know, I'm sure that's opposite from what most people are saying, but I believe protecting your capital while we're still trading below our 200-week moving average and our 50-week moving average here, I think I still need to see more trend change confirmation. What's nice is on the weekly time frame, if we take a look at this here, our MACD is to the positive. We're up 749 on the MACD. But yet again, when we're looking at this and we're talking about this here, we still have a lot of overhead resistance that we need to get up through, guys, and we had a really big pump to where the daily RSI last night when I was looking at it was around 89. So I would anticipate some pullback, and what would be healthy for us, what I would like to see, as opposed to just continuously blasting straight up, I want to see us come back down and set a daily higher low and start getting moving from that area and find support. So right now we're looking at the weekly, but if we get into the daily time frame, I want to show you what I'm talking about here. And what's nice on the daily is we finally had candle closes up above this 200 moving average on the daily time frame. So this is a big area that we've been watching, and we have not had a candle close up above it, guys, since all the way back Monday, December 27th, 2021 was the last time we saw that. We're trading up above it. So it's really important that we have got up above this, but what you can see, guys, is that we haven't built a lot of support. We've went straight up. So now what we need to do, we need to back test some areas. And what I would do, I'd throw a Fibonacci on this move right here. So we're going to do a little micro fib. We'll take it up. So if we stay above this 0.382, that could lead to a daily bull flag and we could go up higher. If we retrace down into that 0.5, 0.6, that could mean we potentially could get in an equilibrium and spend some time here. If we go down and we retrace more than that 0.618, then the most likely scenario would be a daily lower high. So what I'm watching now is this retracement. I want to see where we come back to. Once we set this local top, we come down into this area. If we get a bullish engulfing candle on some heavy volume and the selling pressure was light, then we could get that next leg to the upside. That's definitely a possibility. But if we come down into some of these deeper levels, guys, and just to show you this, because this is important to pay attention to. So say we come back down, and you can see how much harder it would be. Say we have a retracement such as this back to the 786. There's not a lot of probability that we're going to go all the way from the 786 straight up, right? We would have to most likely get in some type of an equilibrium pattern until we potentially could get a new move to the upside if we're going to go to the upside. But right now I'd be very cautious trying to chase this up in this range here. On the daily time frame, if we take a look at our MACD should still be looking good. We're up 423 there. Then let's take a look at our relative strength as well. 1 second here, guys. Let me get a couple indicators off for us. So for relative strength, right now we are up at 89 on the 1-day time frame. So I would definitely be cautious in these areas. We have not got this high in quite a long time, guys. So that's what I'm anticipating, is really watching this retracement. If it comes on heavy sell pressure and we get that deep retracement, most likely we're going to be chopping around for a while, or we're going to come back and test some lower areas. If we hardly retrace and it's on light sell pressure, then most likely we're going to get another move to the upside. And what I would look at here, I like to look at the order blocks. And you can see the order blocks on the 1-day time frame, guys, right up in this range. We'd most likely have some selling pressure, and that could be anywhere from about 22,000 up to 23,200 is a big block here. And then we have another massive area up in this range. So I think the best thing that we could do, as opposed to going straight up, would be to have a nice healthy retracement back into this range, set a nice daily high or low, and then try to go up and attack some higher levels. But right now this has just basically been like a short squeeze, just a big old push straight to the upside, and you want to see us build some of that foundation, some support levels. If we get into the 4-hour time frame, but I love to see this, guys. I mean, as a long-term bull and supportive of this space, I'm so happy to see some volume coming back into Bitcoin. It's exciting to see. But you can see on the downside, guys, typically these moves, when you get them, like this one was 27%. If we do this here, this has been about 30%. So this has been a really nice move, guys. Could we go a little bit higher up into this block? Absolutely. But I would be cautious in this range. I would not be chasing. I'd be waiting for some type of higher low if you wanted to enter the market. But like I said, for me, guys, I'm still going to be patient. There's going to be plenty of time. And that's the thing, as a swing trader, for me, it's all about risk to reward and the risk management. It's more important that I don't lose money than it is for me to make money, if that makes sense. So I have to be extra protective and know that the wind is at my back when I'm trading. And I know there's a lot of people out there like that. We would pay a premium on our positions to know that we have that trend confirmation, if that makes sense. If we get into the 1-hour time frame, so on the 1-hour time frame, guys, you can see we're having some selling up into this range. We've really pulled away from this 50 moving average, so I wouldn't be surprised to come back, test some of these areas. Here's some buying pressure potentially down around 19,000 or so, which wouldn't be a bad area if we throw the fib on this. Guys, let's take a look. So that would bring us back roughly, if it'll give it up for me here, that could bring us back a little bit lower than that 0.382 we were talking about, a mix between that 0.382 and that 5, so maybe into the 40 range. If we could get a bounce off there, that could potentially lead to another test of this range. But right now, guys, I would just be cautious, just due to the fact that we've blasted off so far so fast. And I want to congratulate all the people who have caught this move. I'm just going to continue to be patient right now. That's my game plan. I'm not going to stress into this because I'm happy where I'm at. And you know, guys, I'm going to be patient and I'm going to be calm with this. And I'm happy for everybody who caught this move. So God bless you all. Take care. Have a wonderful weekend. God bless.